Hello. Welcome back to Monkey Island. And yeah, we need to capture this boat.
The weather never ever does a thing for me.
And after some thinking, I do now remember how to do this. I have to trick him to pour the bomb over.
Good thing Winslow's undies have so much crotchal support.
Indeed. And now I have to climb the coastline.
No, don't, please.
You have to be a lot sneakier than that if you want to knock me off, lad.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
What? Clever boy.
Jurassic Park reference.
Well played, Master Threepwood. Or should I say, Captain Threepwood.
Captain?
Aye, now that you've bounced me off the screaming narwhal, you're officially its captain. Until someone else comes along and knocks you off.
Sweet.
Aye, bloody well sweet it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some massive internal hemorrhaging to attend to. Congratulations!
I just got a tip there's some kind of one piracy going on around here.
Not just any wanton piracy, a genuine ship seizure committed by none other than Captain Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Yay!
Guybrush is one word.
Wonderful! I could probably get a week's worth of stories out of this. You know, Threepwood, you've got spunk. Pirate spunk.
Ew.
Now, why don't you take a walk with me back to the keel hauler? Tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Well, it all started back on Melee Island.
That's a long story.
And that's how I wound up here on Flotsam Island.
Well, I don't know how you did it, Seafood. But thanks to you, I've got enough sordid swashbuckling stories to keep the Flotsam Keel Hauler Gazette afloat for months. That'll show those bozos over at the Times.
Yeah, that's, great. Now, about Deep Gut.
My pleasure, Threepwood. Sit tight while I make you a copy.
Copy?
Tammy, give me a copy of the Deep Gut file. Pronto. Right away, Mr. Nipperkin. Here you go, kid. Everything you need to know to contact Deep Gut. Don't let anyone know I gave this to you, okay? My editor will put me on deep cover in the obituary beat. Catch my drift?
Not really, but...
Great! Now, if you'll excuse me, Ace reporter Davey Nipperkin's got some headlines to grab.
Finally! Now I can ask this Deep Gut person how to get off this island and back to Elaine.
Deadline.
Seems simple enough.
Yeah, that's the password to get into the shack. Deadline. Alrighty then, progress. Sweet. And I can go directly to the... See the... It's the... thing, man. It's the arm. It's all smoky. Hello.
What's the word?
Deadline.
Nice. I wonder who did. This place seems very...
Welcome, Guybrush.
The Voodoo Lady! Boy, am I glad to see you. I've got so many questions.
There'll be time enough for questions later. But first, hand me the LeChuck Slayer.
The what?
The cursed cutlass of Kaflu. Now that LeChuck has been destroyed, the cutlass must be ritually dismantled in a soul-chilling voodoo ceremony to ensure that his evil never reawakens.
Yeah, about that. I tried to destroy LeChuck with the cutlass, but I had to make some last-second substitutions, and there were some complications.
What manner of complications?
Well, the cutlass didn't so much annihilate LeChuck as it turned him human.
What?
I couldn't believe it either. Personally, I think it's a trick.
A human LeChuck. This is troubling.
Can you help me?
I'll do as much as the fates allow, but I fear that you will not like what I have to say.
Ah, dang it.
Can you tell me if Elaine is okay?
The view is hazy. Ask again later.
Later? But she could be in danger, or dead, or worse.
I only know what the spirits reveal, Guybrush Threepwood.
Then what in the name of Satan's comb-over are you good for, you bloated old sea hag?
What was that?
That was the Parks of LeChuck.
Who the what now?
The Parks of LeChuck. When your improperly enchanted Cutlass turned LeChuck into a human, all the evil voodoo juju within him had to go somewhere. Were you touching him at the time?
I was. Does that explain the antisocial behavior and the crude gestures?
Yes. Some of LeChuck's evil has seeped into your hand.
Do you have a cure?
No, but I know where you can find one.
Ah, nice.
Feel a piratey quest coming on.
To eliminate the Parks of LeChuck, you must seek out La Esponja Grande.
The big sponge?
La Esponja Grande is no ordinary sponge, Threepwood.
Okay.
It is a legendary sea sponge with incredible voodoo exfoliating abilities,
That's a
capable
big
of
sponge.
absorbing limitless quantities of voodoo mojo.
Where can I find it?
I have never seen it myself, but a former friend of mine, Coronado de Cava, spent many years searching for it. I last saw him in the Jerkbait Islands. Take this locket to him, and tell him I vouched for your character.
I'll get right on it
Nice.
after I find Elaine.
That would be unwise, Guybrush. The Parks of LeChuck must be eliminated before it spreads.
Whatever.
Alrighty then. Yeah.
Can you help me get off Flotsam Island? I've got a ship, but it won't do me any good with these crazy winds.
I'm afraid the winds of Flotsam are controlled by forces beyond my control, Guybrush. Perhaps someone in town can help you.
Okay, so someone in town.
If you can't tell me about Elaine, can you at least tell me where LeChuck is?
Without a mark of the voodoo on him, LeChuck's whereabouts are a mystery
Ah,
to me.
dang it. So there is some kind of voodoo on Elaine, since she can see, or at least attempt to see her.
Do you have anything to stave off the pox of LeChuck? His hand is really starting to annoy me.
The only way to safely deal with the pox is La Esponja Grande.
Ah, dang it.
What else can you tell me about the pox of LeChuck?
It's a creeping cloud of unstoppable evil, spreading LeChuck's accumulated vileness like a disease across the seas.
Ugh.
Even now, I can sense the pox wending its way to this very island.
Assuming that I do go looking for La Esponja Grande after I get off this island, what else can you tell me about it?
It's a giant magical sea sponge capable of absorbing immense voodoo energies. If there's anything that can mop up all of LeChuck's evil mojo, it's the sponge.
Oh. I didn't notice the arrows.
Tell me more about this locket.
It was given to me by my friend, Coronado de Cava.
Why do you keep putting dramatic pauses around friend? Was Coronado...
Yes, he was my boyfriend.
Oh.
Icky.
We met in the Jerkbait Islands many years ago. I fell in love with his treasure-hunting mind and his beautiful eyes. He fell in love with my voodoo charms and my supple...
La 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 la, not listening!
like a volcano. But after several months of ocean steaming passion, our love cooled after he became obsessed. with the myth of La Esponja Grande. When we parted, he gave me that locket.
Sad. And disquietingly graphic. You know, you've been helping me out for years, and I still don't know your name.
Names have power, Guybrush Threepwood. Only a fool willingly gives it away.
Guybrush.
Does my name have power?
Sure, why not?
Guybrush gives his away all the time.
How'd you end up on Flotsam Island?
I go where I am needed.
So you're Deep Gut? Davy Nipperkin's source of off-island news?
Yes.
Why?
The price of a voodoo lifestyle is not merely spiritual, little pirate. It also requires a substantial financial commitment.
I wonder who the man in the door was who asked for the password. Also, Deep Gut. What a name.
Well, this has been disturbing, but I've got an island to escape, a wife to find, and apparently a giant voodoo-sucking sponge to hunt.
May the fates guide you, Guybrush Threepwood.
Cool bocce ball.
This is no bocce ball. This is the legendary all-seeing eye of Yamala.
All-seeing? Can it see Elaine's ship? Or what happened to my favorite pair of socks?
Not right now. It's, sleeping.
Why?
Cards, neat! Anyone up for a quick game of 5-card draw and quarter? Follow the monkey? Melee hold'em?
These cards are not playthings, Guybrush Threepwood. They are only to be used to divine the will of the fates.
So, what do the fates have in store for me?
You are about to take a journey. On a ship. You will suffer a great loss.
Ah, dang it.
And make a new friend.
Oh, portentous. Not to mention vague.
New friend.
Can't you use all the magical gunk in these bottles to cure my hand?
The pox of LeChuck can only be cured with La Esponja Grande.
What's this?
I recently found this contraption in a swamp. I have yet to plumb its mysteries.
That really puts the die in diorama.
Oh.
Hey, I bet one of those creepy voodoo books could come in handy.
This is not a lending library, Threepwood. Merely intoning the titles of these forbidden tomes can inflict a curse on uninitiated tongues.
Yeah, right.
I want to read out loud some of them now.
International House of Mojo brand hand lotion. Good for removing warts, curses, hexes, and unsightly buboes. Warning, not for use against poxes, especially the pox of
Ah,
LeChuck.
dang, man.
Rats. Knock knock.
Guybrush, don't.
Who's there?
No!
It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
You fool.
What?
I've spent months crafting a pyrite parrot of Petaluma and you've ruined it before it was finished. Now I'll have to start all over.
Sorry.
Where did that go? Ah, nice. I had
Hey, if
forgotten
you're done
about
with this,
that.
can I have it?
Fine. It's of no use to me now.
Sweet stuff.
Who's the studliest pirate in the whole wide world? It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Nice. She
Frozen chicken gizzard, frozen newt eyes,
got
snake venom popsicles.
Right. When you're just looking at stuff would come in handy.
It's locked.
Yes. And it will remain locked. until it's ready to reveal its secrets. Many moons from now.
Dang it.
What's this?
That is a shrine to Noah Treblig, keeper of the crossroads.
Ooh. Is there anything else? Do I have anything?
I don't think that a YouTube would be useful
Ah,
there.
dang it. Ah, well. I think I have...
Yummy. Murray?
Nah. Oh, I miss Murray.
What's this?
Ah, the spirits have guided you well. That is a bottle containing an ancient scroll left behind by the Vacalians, the former inhabitants of Flotsam Island.
Ancient scroll, huh? Do you think you can tell me anything about these messed up winds?
Perhaps, but first, you'll have to figure out how to break the unbreakable bottle I've sealed it in.
Unbreakable bottle? Why would you do that?
Some secrets are too dangerous to fall into mortal hands, Threepwood.
Anything else you want to tell me about this scroll in the bottle?
I purchased the scroll from a bitter old pirate named Magee. Make of that what you will.
Well, this just goes to show that you should you should click on everything. What did?
Guess this thing fell off the roof when I had my little LeChuck episode.
Oh,
I should
yeah,
get shouty
that.
more often. Looks like the wind gods of Flotsam are pointing that way.
Maybe I should head that way though. No. I was wondering if there was anything else up there.
Hey there, Threepwood.
Hello.
You mind if I get your pirate on the street opinion about the death cloud?
Death Cloud?
Oh,
Pox of LeChuck!
right.
Pox of LeChuck? Pox of LeChuck. Too on the nose, not a pizzazz. Death cloud is punchy. More in your face, more. Ooh, I'm gonna die. Well, I got sick pirates to interview.
Oh,
See ya.
sick pirates. I think this is bad. This is probably bad. I'm going for bad. Also, I'm going to end the episode. See ya.